All right, I've thrown it around a little bit already, but we're gonna try out this old Double-Fluke rig, aka the donkey rig. Caught a few on it already. Try and catch y'all some more. Rub it in Trey's face. Oh, missed him. All right, well, that's good news. As I was gonna say, we're gonna rub this in Trey's face. Right here catching bass while he's sick. What a noob.
All right, y'all, this is Logan's solo video. But today, as you've seen in that little clip that we put before this, we're fishing the Double-Fluke rig. So let me break that down for you. If you don't know what it is, it can also be called the donkey rig, other stuff. But basically, you got two flukes rigged up, one in front of the other, on the same line. However, this is made possible by the use of swivels. So, and as you can tell, out of water, they tend to wrap pretty bad. So it's kind of hard to show you this. When you're actually fishing with it, you don't really get too awful much wrap. I did have a little bit of problems in this video, but you'll see that when we get there. But you take one, you have a leader tied to a swivel, and you just have that free floating on that main line. It can slide up and down. That helps with that wrap, but it also, if you hook one on this front line, it allows it to slide up in front of the other one. But on your other fluke, you have this swivel tied directly to the main line, and then you have your leader tied to whatever hook you like with your other fluke. And then you're going to work this basically just like you would a regular fluke, adjust your retrieve for conditions. But what you'll see, and you might be able to see it in the video, I think I tried to get a shot of it, but your flukes actually tend to go like this and kind of dart back and forth and between each other. It's pretty cool. But this allows you not only to have double the odds of hooking up on a bass, but it allows you to also hook more than one bass at the same time. So you're allowed the opportunity to hook up with two if you've never doubled up before. That's pretty awesome. It's a pretty neat overall bait and style of rigging, but you'll see that in this video. So let's just go ahead and get to the fishing.
Got him. You running with it. These fish out of this pond, man, they are feisty. All right. So I was noticing a little earlier, they tend to be hitting that old June bug when I got on in the front. But now they've started hitting this white caffeine shad I have in the back, and you know, they're all about that size. But yeah, get a picture for the gram and then I'll turn him loose. Well, I'll probably get one more fish out of this old caffeine shad. Quite interesting though, they were originally going for that June bug. Now they seem to be hitting that solid white. You can see they kind of both dart kind of the opposite directions as I kind of jerk them through the water there. It's an effective rig and it gives you that opportunity to catch two bass at once. So I'll see if I can do that for y'all today. I think I already got one on, and I did. Uh-oh, he threw it. I think I got the hook set on him good enough. That was probably my fault. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't think it was my fault. He pulled that caffeine shad all the way down. Yeah, we're going to head exchange that one. back out there, see if we can catch him. Got him already. That feels like a good one. He's fighting good anyway. Oh, shoot, he spit it. Which one that was? It's the June bug, because he pushed the hook further down in the plastic. I will say, these Gambler Super Studs, I believe they are called, they do catch fish, but they are not the most durable plastic in the world, but they do catch fish. Oh, there's a little bitty dude. Oh, he flipped off. Well, there he goes. I think I need to let him run with it a little bit longer, and we'll just see what that does for us. For some reason, they seem to be getting off a little too easy. I don't know if I'm not giving them enough time to get with it or what. It's a fairly new rig for me. I don't throw it quite a bit, but yeah, I know it is an effective one. I've had a little bit of issue with line twist, but honestly, nowhere near as bad as you would expect it to be. Got him. That one should be hooked good. If it ain't, I'd be surprised. Boy, these fish in this pond are so stout. I mean, they hit like a freight train, and they fight like it too. All right, there's another one. Pooping a little bit. A good fish. What I did there was, I'm gonna try it. I bit the end of my Super Stud off there because it was ripped out. Like I said, they're not the most durable plastic in the world, but that allows me to have another little beefy section of plastic to hook back through, and I don't think it'll affect the action that much, but we'll see. I think we're gonna catch one right there. Hopefully I'll be able to hop over these sticks without issue. There we go. Now I'll catch one right here. Oh. One just jumped. Well, I sure thought I'd catch one right there. There he is. I knew I'd catch one right there. This is a pretty good fish here. Yep. Pretty good fish. You're right, I'm gonna have to get the pliers for this dude. Okay. Figure out what this dude weighs and get him back in the water. Alright. 2.6. Alright, and as well as that caffeine shad was working, I got these 6 cents flushes. I've been really wanting to try it, and it's a good bluegill imitating color. So we're gonna try that out. See if they just start hammering it. Because if they do, boy, I'd be happy. But I told you, I knew I'd get one right in there. Wasn't right on the cast, but where he'd be. I will say one thing. This flush is not near as dense as that caffeine shad. Like when I'm pulling that sucker through the water, it doesn't have near as much drag. But it doesn't seem to be coming to the top near as much. Let's set the hook on him a couple more times because I don't, I knew it. I knew I didn't get him hooked good. Why having such a time getting him hooked up today? I think when I hit him on that front one, it slides so far forward, which some people recommend using weight pegs to mitigate that, but I think it slides so far forward when I go to set the hook, it's not getting a good hook set. We'll see if that's an issue moving forward. I'm trying to give them quite a hefty hook set next time. Maybe let them run with it a little longer. Got him. Making sure that hook's set because I don't want to miss any more. Yeah. All right, that's what, number 5 or 6 of the day. I don't know how many I've caught on camera now. A good little dude. Again, all these are up pretty shallow. He was out a little deeper than the last couple of them. This tank, or these this line twist is getting worse as we go, I do believe. I'm not a big fan of it. All right, this is always a really good spot. You guys see they're already moving. We'll catch one right in here. See, I just spooked one off right there. Got him. All right, calm down. Oh no. Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought I'd hooked him through the eye. I hooked him right in front of the eye and jacked up his nose a little bit. It's still a good fish. Meaty, probably 2 pounds. Get a picture for the gram, put him back. So I have to get a picture of all these fish for Trey to see because he wasn't here to catch them. But I bet you we'll pull another one off this area right here. Uh-oh. We ripped my jerk shad out. Well, it's a good thing I got a easy fix for that because I brought that pack of caffeine shads with me. All right, I bet you $5 we pull another one off right here. Yeah, we're gonna catch one this cast. I'm having some line twist issues again. This is getting progressively worse as we go. And I can't see what the flush is doing at all. I'm not seeing a lot of action out of the flush. That kind of depresses me because they are a sick looking soft jerk bait. Got him. I knew we'd get another one over here. Right on the inside of that jawbone. Pretty good, pretty good. Get a picture, get him back. It's becoming the theme of the day. I mean, as y'all see, that Double-Fluke rig, aka donkey rig, is quite an effective tool. You know, the line twist can get annoying. I'm sure there's some remedies for that I need to learn. I like to throw 2 different style flukes on there, or soft jerk baits. Like I said, right now I have that flush from 6 cents on. That's sunfish juice, I think. It might be sungill juice, but I'm pretty sure it's sunfish juice. And then that caffeine shad and that white. I do like the caffeine shad is seemingly my favorite for this rig. Although, of course, it's hard to beat a good Zoom Super Fluke. I don't know what this stuff is I got on my line, but it's weird. I tell you, I've been seeing splashing under this tree all day. So I know there's one here. Loosen my reel seat. And honestly, this gap has gotten shorter over the day because I've had to replace this back one a couple times. But really, you want this spaced out more. I'd normally want this to be at least like right here, if not higher. I'd probably want it right there. But I got this front leader too long. That's probably why I'm experiencing some of the problems I am. But I'm a little ways from my tackle bag, and I don't really want to fool with it right now, but I just spooked something wherever I just landed.
So that was the Double-Fluke rig, aka the donkey rig. There's some really cool things about this rig, some highlights. You can throw 2 different types of flukes, and then also not only does it allow you to have more contrast between your baits, but it also allows you to maybe figure out what color they're actually hitting. So as you can see, I have this white caffeine shad in the front, great fluke by the way, or soft jerk bait. And then in the back I have this Gambler Super Stud. Both of these in this video got bit, as did the 6 cents flush. But it really allows you to see what kind of colors they're hitting. It allows you to maybe adjust for the watercolor. You know, if you're just wanting to try out different flukes, there you go. It allows you to maybe choose a fluke that's a little denser or a little larger to sink lower in the water column, and then one that has a little higher buoyancy or maybe not as dense to sit higher in the water column. So you can, there's all kinds of customization with this rig, and that's why I kind of wanted to show it to you guys, and hopefully you learned a thing or two about the Double-Fluke rig, and hopefully you liked the video. If you did, like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, set it to all. Drop a comment down below, maybe what's your favorite fluke, maybe something you learned about the Double-Fluke rig, if you've ever tried the Double-Fluke rig, what's the biggest bass you ever caught on the Double-Fluke rig. You know, it's just something to engage in the community and, you know, help share your story with other anglers. But with that, I'm gonna wrap up this video and stop wasting y'all's time. Have a good one.